The FBI is suddenly starring in Hollywood. The real-life crime fighters are on the case of the computer hack attack at Sony Pictures Entertainment. Our movie guy is here with his take on the situation. I sound like I'm leading up to a Sherlock Holmes movie here, but it really did happen, and it's a big deal. Movies were leaked online. Will it hurt those movies at the box office?
That remains to be seen. I mean, we've talked about piracy a number of times on the show, and we always sort of wonder, like, are people, going to still go see the movie, whether or not the movie was hacked or put online and whatnot. And we've seen many of these cases where the math just doesn't seem to add up. Look at the Expendables 3 over the summer.
We were close once. We started this whole Expendables thing together, but we had a falling out.
We talked about that. That was leaked by someone within the studio, and the film kind of bombed in the U.S., but on the other hand, did very well overseas, and that's where a lot of these hacking things actually take place.
What did you think about the weekend numbers from Thanksgiving at the box office? Here's a look at what happened. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 clearly coming in at #1 with $57 million. Then you had the Penguins of Madagascar at $25 million. That's already being called a disappointment for DreamWorks. Big Hero 6 with $18 million from Disney. Interstellar, and then Horrible Bosses 2.
Yeah, I'm sure there's panic at DreamWorks again. Anytime an animated film doesn't do well on opening weekend, everyone seems to panic over there.
The stock got clobbered.
Yeah, of course it did. It always does. There's always immediate panic every time we see that, How to Train Your Dragon 2 this summer, and then that movie made money and stocks went up. But, these franchises have sort of hacked Thanksgiving, if you will. We've seen Harry Potter and Twilight and Hunger Games have sort of come out the week before Thanksgiving. So these newcomers that open up on the actual holiday weekend don't seem to have as big a chance as they used to. So Penguins, I think, is going to end up doing very well. Horrible Bosses 2, a lot of people got burned, I think, with Dumb and Dumber 2, and they sort of looked at this and they're like, really? Do we want to go see that again? And they just avoided it. And it was not as big a hit as Warner Brothers was hoping for.
This weekend at the box office, some select movie theaters will be playing The Pyramid by Fox and Wild Fox Searchlight.
Yeah, The Pyramid is a film you can instantly forget about. They're barely advertising it. They're not screening it for critics. It's a horror movie. Forget about it. Wild, which is only opening up in 5 theaters across the country, one of them being Chicago, is one of the potential Oscar candidates for this year. Reese Witherspoon is going to be going up against Julianne Moore in Still Alice, which is actually one of the films that got leaked in the Sony scandal. Those are going to be your 2 frontrunners for Best Actress. Moore seems to be the frontrunner, but Wild is an excellent film, and Reese Witherspoon is one of her best performances in years. So people should seek that out. It will open wider later on in December, but look for that one.
That's the film to watch.
Yes.
Erik, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.